Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today the install is a electronic throttle controller by EVC. This is purchased from Riverina Suspension down near Wagga Wagga. Good Aussie company. Always try and support your Aussie companies wherever you can. I'll throw a link down in the description there. Vehicle's a BMW E70 2008 model. We'll be installing the electronic brake controller in that today. Tools, I've got a flathead screwdriver and a 5mm Allen key at the moment, and we'll chip in. Let's get it done. Okay, what we're doing today is we're installing the electronic throttle controller. What it is a link between the throttle and the car to trick the throttle into thinking that it's pressed more than what the actual input is with the accelerator. To do this, we take off the little cap here. Oop. 5mm Allen key. Okay, once the 5mm Allen bolt is out, keep calling it Allen key, it's an Allen bolt, sorry for that. We need to lift up on the throttle. There's a little tab just down here, and we're going to remove the throttle, the electronic throttle cable, where we're going to put the throttle controller in between. That came off pretty quickly because I've just dummied it up so I don't dick around with the video. Alright, just with the flash on so we can see it a bit easier, you've got the tabs that are on either side. We squeeze them together. You squeeze them together and wiggle the throttle controller off, and that is your whole unit just there. So with the unit out, this is just the end just here goes to your little throttle controller little display screen, but these are the parts here that actually get plugged into the car. This one's going to replace your original throttle cable, and this one here is going to be the new home for your original cable. Like I said before, this sits between your normal throttle loop, and it's basically a little thing to help trick the throttle position, so your car thinks that it's getting a little bit more throttle than what you're normally inputting. Alright, so here it is all dummy fitted. We've got our new throttle controller going into the accelerator, and the new housing for the original throttle accelerator cable, or the electronic controller just there that would have gone into the original housing. And then I've just dummy fitted up this so you guys can see the full loop of how it all fits back in. So now we're going to fit the throttle, the accelerator pedal, sorry, back into the position here, and we're going to fit up the little display as well so we can fix that all up. Alrighty, to install the little display, what I've had to do is feed the cable down the back there, which is good, but what I had to do was take off this little plate here, which is done by the 3 screws just up underneath here. Quite simple. Undo your little footwell light and also your little speaker that's down here as well, which is these cables just here. Very simple, they just pull straight off. This whole plate comes out and we feed the cable down the back, plug it all in down into here. So I've tucked up the cabling as best as I can in the back. Not too happy with the way that sits in there, so that's going to be a bit of a work in progress. But if I was to turn the car on right now and set the throttle control settings, it will be all good to go. Okay, so just to show you guys one of the issues, that if it's not plugged in properly, this is a fault that you're going to have, and it's as simple as your plugs around the wrong way, and I'll show you that now. If you're getting that fault that I just showed you before, this plug here is around the wrong way, and if you quickly just turn it around, reinstall it, you'll have no issues at all when we start it back up again. If I can just get my fingers in there. Brake, start her up. That fault now gone. Okay guys, one last thing. If you guys have a fault code due to the plug being around the wrong way, you will need to get a scan tool to clear the fault code. It'll be a throttle potentiometer and also your DCS system as well. If you don't have a scan tool, I highly recommend getting yourself one of those OBD2 scan tools and downloading the BIMA tool stuff off the Apple Store or off the Google Play Store. It saved me a lot of hassles along the way. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy your throttle controller. They're absolutely fantastic. And again, I'll leave the link for Riverina suspension down in the in one of the links below. If you've got any questions, or if you'd like to actually help me work out how we can tidy up this mess, please jump in the comments and let us know. Other than that, yeah, enjoy. Thanks guys, appreciate it.